Hi. Today is Thursday, March 12th. It is like 8:30. We're gonna go through this week's. Let me turn this on Do Not Disturb. This week's recap. Throw my phone aside. So to start, I can't remember if I mentioned it last week, but I finished this. I think I did. I feel like it would be stupid if I didn't mention this. But regardless, I finished this book. Um, yeah, I did mention that. Finished the book, which means I can go return it to my father, but that also means that I picked a new book. So what I did pick was I picked There, which uh, my dad said was um, incredibly sad. Um, so we're gonna go for that. But I'm currently, how far in am I? What is that? That is like 60 pages in. It was a very quick 60 pages. The writing style is beautiful. Like genuinely, really, really, like full. It's very full of meaning and intent, and it feels both very beautiful and so I mean, so far it's kind of just like each chapter has been about a different person, and it's specifically about young native people who are living in Oakland, and there's some stuff that is tied to like real world events that happened, but it also feels like like it kind of feels like it's like creative nonfiction. If I don't know, there was someone that I was talking to who was mentioning how in that they don't believe in the difference between fiction and nonfiction, and it's like a sentiment that I understand very well as like a painter, because it's like, oh, like yeah, like who tells you what is the appropriate description or representation of something? That's very apparent within the visual arts, but I don't often hear that sentiment in the written arts. So it's very nice to know that that was shared. Um, but so far, it's beautiful and been really enjoyable to read. I'm excited to dive into it more. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about this one as it goes. The first three characters have all been. I mean, it's a very complex and difficult environment that all of them seem to be in, and it's I don't know. I can't tell if it's gonna be just a collection of different stories about individuals or if it's actually gonna fully tie together. Um, but I'm very excited to figure that out. Um, yeah, eating. Uh, I don't know. My cooking lately has not been exceptional. I mean, I had a really lovely dinner with two of my friends, my friend Adam and his partner Sasha. And that was really nice. Um, yeah, that was good, and we had a really lovely conversation, um, which was very enjoyable. What am I considering? Um, I can't remember why I started thinking about this, but I was thinking about resets, right? Like at the end of my day, do I truly feel like that resets, or do I feel like it blurs into the next day? And in what way can I effectively like feel a sense of completion on the day, and be able to like separate out that like, okay, that is done, let it go, time moves in one direction and it is a new day, right? And I can like separate it out rather than just blur these things together, because I think when things blur together, things don't release the same way. And I was talking about this with my therapist yesterday, how I feel like working out lately, because I'll like go to the gym and I'll go full body and I'll just like kill myself and it's amazing. Is like I feel a sense of like full reset from that. And I really like, truly push myself to the end, and we kind of got into this big discussion about why I'm so all or nothing on so many things, but I'm also like a perfectionist about myself. Um, so I never feel like a sense of completion. But what's been nice about the gym is I think it might be tapping into a lot of my experience as like an athlete as a kid, and like the competitive feel of like a game, uh, and like just going all out, like everything I have. So that has been very enjoyable. But also like something that I've kind of just been thinking about. I'm like, is there another way that I can get that sense? Um, and I've also been like asking some of my friends about that. Like, do you feel like you can have that? Like, it's done. Let it go. Uh, yeah. Arting. I worked on this painting, which is right here. It's kind of been annoying me, but whatever. I'll pull it up. And then I'll move that so my face keeps going. Uh, so I kept working on this. I'm kind of like just want to get it off the easel. And I had this section which I was kind of just fussing with, and I just did that. And I might hit this one with like a purple tone to it, and this one with another purpley tone. But for now, like this is just kind of where I got to it. The thought was I was gonna continue doing these flowers, but I honestly just kind of that's where I'm at with it. Like I'm just kind of done with it. I would like it to stop and move on and get something else on the easel. And I'm happy calling this one complete. So, that happened. I did. Oh, I got a tattoo. It's exciting. Look at her. She's gorgeous. But no, she fits the flow of my like body well, which has kind of been the way that I've engaged with a lot of my tattoos, where I feel like the energy will pull this way around my arm, right? Like it'll wrap this way, and then like with these, like we're wrapping up this way, right? Like similarly, and then this one's kind of gonna hit like across this this muscle. Um, so yeah, I did that. Ignore these. Uh, yeah, and today I did a little sketching. That was good. Um, pull this so you stop looking at M&Ms. Ooh, that's big. Uh, yeah, and I did a little sketching today. Went back into a page that I haven't touched a little bit, so that was fun. And I did all these little faces in the corner. Yay! Practice. And then playing. Still playing Baldur's Gate. Kind of. I just got to Act 2 and got myself to go meet Jahira. And I don't know. I'm like kind of just not ready to like fully dive into Act 2 right now. But I may play a little bit after this. Yeah, and that's been a lot of my play. But also, I was just going back through a bunch of Casey Musgraves songs, which I like Casey Musgraves a lot. She's really funny. She's like a very funny songwriter. But and I was just having a lovely experience, kind of going back through, singing along with a lot of those songs that I didn't listen to in a long time. And it's kind of like I think what I like about it is that it's uh, like it's like a country artist. And I'm not like a huge country guy, but it's like to me it's like a country like it's like the country like iconic like girly, right? And I love it. Um, so it's very enjoyable to kind of like go back into that and tap into a lot of um, my enjoyment of it. Yeah. So that is what we have going on.